So anytime I go out of town for a concert and I stay at a hotel or Airbnb, I have this paranoia of there being a hidden camera in the room I'm staying. So I recently got this camera detector and I wanted to test it out with the camera in my bedroom. I had to charge it first, so that's why there was a random cut after the unboxing. But I first tested it out with the camera turned on. So I turned on the gadget, and when you turn it on, it flashes and it makes the beeping sound you just heard. Then I turned up the sensitivity so that it expands the detection range. I obviously knew where the camera in my room was, so I was pointing it at the right place, but you're really supposed to slowly move it around in the room you're staying in at different angles to help detect a camera. It can take a couple of seconds before it starts to detect something and start beeping, but as you see here, when I got closer to the camera, it continued to beep even more. Then I tried it with the camera turned off to see if it would still work. I turned the detector off, then on again before doing it just to be sure it was reset. And this time I realized that with the camera turned off, it took a little longer to detect it, but eventually it did. And as you see here, it was still beeping when I got closer to it. I next tried this other feature that helps detect cameras with this red light it has. I'm not really sure how good this works, to be honest, or if I was doing it wrong, but based on the instructions, when you wave it around and there's a camera lens facing the light, you'll be able to see a light flashing, and that'll be a sign that there's a camera. I myself didn't see anything flashing when I did it, so it could be that it'll maybe be seen with some cameras and maybe others you won't, so take that as you will. But as far as the detector goes, it worked for me, and I feel confident that it will come in handy for my next trip when I book a room somewhere.